Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, we are live and we are streaming. That's what I'm talking about. I'll be right back. I got to get the recording going. Hey, welcome everybody. Appreciate you tuning in for today's training. Um, you guys, let me know you can hear me okay in the chat or unmute yourself and let me know you can hear me. I see Dave and Alvin, and we're going live on the internet. Recording is going. All right. Welcome everybody. So today I want to go over a quick little training. What I'm calling what am I calling it? I'm calling it why most ads fail and how the voice of customer fixes it. And it's super important that people understand this concept of the voice of customer and what that means, and how we leverage the voice of a customer to figure out what to say to people. And the concept is very simple. Um, and the concept really is that when we're talking to her, first, who is our ideal customer? And then we want to talk to them and we want to have language and communication in front of them that makes them go, oh, that guy's talking to me. Kind of like I've had this happen in church where I'm in church with 300 people and like, man, that pastor's talking about me, right? So that's the same concept. We want those words that we want to put in front of people. And over the year or so, I've given you guys training on we have to create our Goldilocks customer. And if you don't have the ideal client GPT creator for the Goldilocks customer, let me know in the comments and I'll get you a link to get it. And because that's a freebie that we give out. And it's just like a little prompt that helps you ask some questions, answer the questions to figure out who your ideal customer is. And then from their ideal customer, then we can run a couple prompts to figure out what those clients are saying, what those pain points are. But today we're going to take it even deeper. We're going to go to another level of the voice of customer. And I'm going to walk you through what we're doing on our side of things over here, and how we're taking it to a whole nother level on the voice of customer to really get them to understand what's going on. Then after that, if you guys have any questions, you want me to review any landing pages or anything that's going on with your ad account, I'm more than happy to do that. So let me share my screen. Boom, boom, boom. Window, screen, share that. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is this idea of what we're doing, taking things to the next level. And the voice of customer language synthesis. And you're going, okay, well, what does that mean exactly, right? Well, the word synthesis, right, that is the process of combining different parts or elements that are kind of in the single into a unified whole, right? So it's like the opposite of analysis, which involves breaking complex whole down into individual components to understand them, right? So the idea is we did a thing this is a report for the Pocket Offer Playbook, and we have a scoring key. One model output equals 2 stars. 2 to 3 model outputs equals high recognition, or 1 star is 1 model output. 2 stars is 2 to 3 model outputs. High recognition is 4 more. So what we did is we take our ideal client profile and the words that we believe that we're saying, the pain points, and we run it through our systems, and then we kind of run it through a whole bunch of different models, LLMs, right? Literally, um, 10 different LMs. So ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, um, just all the different models, right? And then so one of the words that we felt that came back in our research is that our ideal customer is using the words, I'm tired of donating to Facebook. I feel like I'm donating to Facebook. So what we did is we ran our synthesis checker researcher through all these 10 different models, and this term right here, I feel like I'm donating money to Facebook, showed up in all 10 models. So that means it's the most highly likely that that's the word that we should be using in our ads to create better impact. Okay. Then this one, I'm donating to Zuckerberg. All 10 models, all 10 LMs came up with that exact phrase. And what we're doing is we're searching Reddit, Facebook groups, YouTube comments, channel boards, anywhere where people are having conversations or commenting, we're having AI do deep research, like takes hours and hours to run this right through, right? Then the next one was, if an ad platform can consume a full day's budget in minutes, provide no results, and then ignore support requests, is really advertising, or are we just donating money to Meta for nothing? Okay. So that only came up on 2 to 3 models. Okay. It's a donation to Meta, 2 to 3 models. So okay, that's that one. Let's go down to the next one. I'm not at a stage to pay an agency. And this goes back to um, our term that we got from Becky from Icon Maker webinar. And right here, it showed us 8 models. People are saying that. 8 models. People are saying, I'm not paying an agency ever again. It's a steal compared. No, I'm not paying agency ever again. It's a steal compared to agencies. I don't know what that means. But that term was found in 8 different models. And it might have been just duplicating something there. I have never run ads in my life. I never wanted to run ads. I've always outsourced it. It was too intimidating. I've just heard too many horror stories. This came from this came from a one of our own testimonies. Oops. And that was showed up on 7 different models. So that's another good one, right? And we'll come down here to so all these terms are ranked by the voice of our customer. This is what our customers are saying on Facebook groups, YouTube channels, in comments, in Reddit boards, anywhere where people can congregate and comment. Say cluster C. I've invested 165,000 ads and gotten terrible ROI. So Tom had mentioned that again, another personal quote that we're like, okay, is that out there? Is that a good quote? Is that a good terminology? All 10 models found people saying stuff like that, right? Did I actually make the money back? Did I actually make my money back this month? I'm not sure. 7 models said that. CPAs are insane. 8 models said that. So again, the more models is the more proof point that my ideal customer are saying these words in their head, right? So we just did this for all these different terms. I've been running ads for years and I'm stuck at the same revenue. 8 models. One week, sales are rolling effortlessly, and the next week, crickets. Only 2 models said that. One month, you're flush with cash. Next month, you're scrambling to make payroll. 2 models said that. So in the chat box, if you guys have said, if you're saying this to yourself, or if you've said this to yourself, just let me know in the chat box, that you said that. I'm interested to see who's on here, what you're saying, right? So anyway, we take this whole document, okay? Then from this document, I created another document, which I guess I think I might have to stop sharing and share again. Hold on. Share. I got this big 47-inch monitor. Okay. So another document that is a must-have for your business and for your products is what I call the business context document. And this one includes the voice of customer enhanced edition. So this is Pocket Offer Playbook, the business context document. This is everything about the Pocket Offer Playbook, what it costs, what the name, what it does. Like the Pocket Offer Playbook is a digital system that teaches business owners how to scale paid ads profitably by installing a profit faucet on the front end, so that every dollar spent on ads comes back $2 to $3 within 72 hours. The math is what lets operators scale using other people's money instead of their personal capital. So that's the pocket offer. What's the core mechanism? What's the other people's money angle? What's the funnel architecture? What's the OTO, the funnel, blah, blah, blah. What's inside the playbook? What are we teaching, right? And the ICP, Marcus the Stuck Scaler, the pattern, everything's here. And then we added the voice of customer. Okay, we added the voice of customer. Then what I did is I took this. So this is like a living document. I'm always updating it with the most up-to-date information, right? So this is the document. Whenever I'm creating ads, whenever I'm creating landing pages, whenever I'm creating lead magnets, whenever I'm creating anything, I use my business context document for all of my clients and for everybody, everything we're doing. Okay, so that's that. Now let me find one more document. Let me find it real quick. Open. Where did I save that at? Downloads. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta find. You guys got any questions? Are you guys following me so far? Does this make sense? Is it confusing? Let me know where you're at while I find this other document. Because I'm going to show you what I did with this information as it relates to launch ads. Um, there it is. Okay, I found the document. Now I got to open it and share it. Okay, I found the document. I got it open. Now I'm going to share it. Okay, so you guys saying yes. Okay, good. Okay, so here, share screen window. Are you guys seeing a text document that says launch ads AI prompt? Did I share the right screen? It's kind of hard for me to tell. Let me see if can I make this? So anyway, I took that business context document with the updated voice of the customer, and I said, write me a prompt for launch ads. And then Clyde came back and gave me this prompt. It says, write ad copy for the pocket offer playbook targeting Marcus the Stuck Scaler, which is the name for my ICP. Online coaches, consultant, course creators doing $500,000, $2 million a year who are currently running meta ads but struggling to scale profitably. Pull the exact phrases from these validated clusters, right? I'm donating to Zuckerberg. My ads manager looks like a donation receipt. Agency burn language, the ROAS collapse. What it did is they extrapolated the 8 models, 10 models, and then mandatory positioning roles, lead with other people's money, pattern interrupt first, frame as economics, curiosity preservation, uses pre-Andromedia framing, forbidden words to use, never use tripwire, SLO, self-liquidating offer, right? So now it's giving me the entire rules for writing the ads. Now, launch ads does not need this, but it gives me better, going back to the whole concept of the better input I put in, better output. Does that make sense? So give it good stuff, get good stuff out. Now, let me go to launch ads, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my campaign, what I did. Okay. Now I got to go back to share another window. Here we go. Here we go. Window. This one. Okay. So I'm in launch ads, and I go up here to advertise on Meta, and I give it my goal. I'm doing sales conversion ads. I'm picking my pixels. And I hit create the campaign, and now it comes up here, and then here's the prompting area right here. Here's the prompting area right here. So I copy and pasted what I just showed you in here, right? So a big, giant, humongous, long prompt prompting the AI what I want my ads to say, right? And then I could use AI images. I don't know if you guys noticed, we have a new UI. Product shot images, AI avatar, smart creatives, memes, but I hit use my own, right? And then I have these images down here, and if I click on any of them, it brings up my image library, right? Here's my image library, and the ones I've chosen are down here on the bottom. And if you didn't know, anytime you want, you can kind of look up here, and you can see what the image looks like. So if you want to use that image, and by the way, this same business context document, I feed it into my image creation prompt with Manus or ChatGPT even, or Claude, any good Gemini, and it creates great images, right? But you can see it's speaking to the image ads are speaking to those words. You built an offer, you sold it to your list. Now what? Nobody told you what comes after the warm list runs dry. That's one of my things that my clients are, my ICP, ideal client, is putting in. And then here we go. Feel like you're just donating to Zuckerberg? Your CPA is increased, the ROAS is high. You don't have an ad problem, you have a math problem, right? So that's kind of the messaging for my platform. So I create all these ads using my tool and the same exact documents to create these ads in minutes, right? I literally can create 10 ads in like 10 minutes. I just paste the prompt, hit go, and then come back 10 minutes later and it's done. Um, it's not your fault your ad stopped working. The platform changed, right? That's going off on the Andromedia stuff. And then I just choose down here. I got videos, and I've been recording videos, right? And then I have the images, and so I'm doing a combination of 6 images and 4 videos on these ads. Okay, and I can see my ad combinations here, and I can see the instant stories. I can see the story ads. But because I haven't created the, I haven't hit generate yet. It hasn't generated anything. So I have to hit this generate button here in the bottom, and now it's going to start writing the ads. So it's not going to make creative because I don't. Launch Ads does an amazing job of creating creative if you're an e-commerce store or if you're a chiropractor, a dentist, a plumber, or HVAC. It's fantastic. But when you're creating ads and images for products like Pocket Offer Playbook or for Launch Ads or for Launch Cart, I got to create my own creatives, right? And so here we go. So here's all the creatives that just wrote, or all the ads that just wrote. So let me go in here to the ad combinations. So you can see I got 4 split tests for I feel like I'm donating money to Facebook. I got 4 cheaper leads are not the answer. Better math is 4 different ads. You built the offer, you sold it, you list 4 different ads. Launch ads, 4 different ads. Profit faucet, the only 30-minute session with AI Architect fixed my broken funnel. Okay, you built the offer, you sold to everyone. That's another variation, that other image out of there. Then I got my one video, 2 video, 3 videos, 4 videos. So 6 image, 4 videos. Now, typically with something like this, I want to start with a big budget because when I give it that much creative, I need to give it a big budget, like $100, $200, $300 a day, so it has enough money to rotate the images around. Or I got a plan on a small budget for at least a week. So what I did is because I'm testing, I gave it a $40 a day budget, and I will not touch it or change it, and I'm going to let it go for at least 5 to 7 days. Let's just say 7 days. So I'm going to blow 7 times 4 is 320, right? So I'm allocating $320 over 7 days and see how this turns out and what happens here, and let it do its thing. But going up here to the copy, I want to read some of this copy. You checked the dashboard, you looked at the numbers, and someone in the back of your head, you hear say, I feel like I'm donating money to Facebook. So again, now the words of the ads are in the same thing of the images and the videos, as well as when I go to the actual site, I designed the site to say the same thing as well, right? So everything's got to be congruent. Before 2026, your ads work, not perfect, but they work. Then costs went up, results went sideways, and you start chasing small fixes. That's pre-Andromedia trap. You're trying to run the old model post. So Andromedia is an algorithm change that Facebook made, and they require better images, better copy, and lots of it. And they said that the top 1% of advertisers had 11 times more media and creative than the other ones. Okay. So you probably already paid for the solution. Maybe it was worth 4,000 a month. Maybe it was 15,000 for a funnel that generated exactly 0 sales. None of that was the right tool. I've heard too many horror stories about people spending their money on losing their money, and Pocket Offer Playbook helps you recover your ad spend in 72 hours. ROAS setting at 0.79, then 0.56. You stop. So again, it's the same copy going after what I gave the instructions. So again, it's way better for what I'm doing as opposed to matter of fact, let me do this. This is a good, so this would be a good show and tell. So if I come up here and I hit edit the prompt, discard changes, and I'm gonna edit this prompt right here, and I'm gonna delete what I have there, right? And well, let me undo that real quick. Let me just pick I'm going to delete everything below the voice of customer, and I'm going to put write ad copy for the pocket offer playbook, and I'm going to remove Marcus the stuck scaler, targeting online coaches, consultant course creators doing that, right? And that's the only prompt I'm going to give it. So now I've minimized the prompt. I haven't given it all the stuff that I want. I'm going to use my own, and now I'm going to go ahead and generate again. Now it's going to generate ad copy based on that prompt. And it's not going to be bad. It's going to be way better than I could normally do or anyone could do on their own. But I don't think it's going to be as good as when I gave it what I wanted to give it, right? Okay, so let's go read the copy now. And again, what I need to do, and I'll probably launch a campaign right now to split test this, right? Because as smart as I am, data tells you. Online coaches and course creators, your meta ads are busy but not profitable. Do you have a scaling problem? You have an offer plus ad messaging problem. The Pocket Offer Playbook helps you write primary ad copy that pulls your buyers list, not a freebies crowd. No more donating to Facebook. Replace guesswork with engineered economics. Recover your ad spend with OPM. Now again, I'm good with that. That's great. It's like, matter of fact, I think that might even be better. Actually, now that I read that, because what it did is it just went to the website and got the copy off the website. And again, my website, I spent a lot of time. Again, Pocket Offer Playbook. I'm obsessed with this, and I want you to be obsessed with this because the minute I used to run a ton of ads, and I could do stuff where we're like this. One of our clients, look at that. They spent I want to say 8 grand in ads, brought in 21 grand. When you could spend 8 grand in ads and bring 21 grand on a digital product, you never have to worry about scaling. You just keep going. So, but we put a lot of energy into this page. And so now Launch Ads has a lot of information to gather from the page to write the ads. Whereas I see a lot of people running ads and they don't have any information on the web page. So now, therefore, Launch Ads can't even do a good job because there's no content to read from. And by the way, did you guys just see my Pocket Offer Playbook website? I got to make sure you guys are seeing what I'm showing. Because the way this meeting works is I don't see what you're, if I didn't share the right screen, I could be messed up. Okay. So that was ad number one. Let's look at ad number two. Your ads can get clicks and still lose money. That's usually because your message is not built for cold traffic. Meta is brutal. It does not forgive vague hooks, generic benefits, hope it converts. We teach you how to write punchy ad copy that turns attention into action. See, really, the Pocket Offer Playbook does not do that. So I'm going to delete that. For coaches, consultant course creators, install a profit faucet your team could run. Most 500,000, 2 million people need ads. They need better economics. You're stuck around the same spin, CPA. We will fix it later for you. The Pocket Offer Playbook helps you tighten your messaging. It doesn't really help you tighten your messaging. It helps you create a product. So I'm not sure why it's saying that. Maybe there's something on my website that leads to that. It actually helps you tighten your offer. And I'm going to say your offer inside your funnel, because that's what the Pocket Offer Playbook does inside your funnel. Build a buyer's list, scale that works. Running meta ads are like sales calls. Your opener is weak, closer. The Pocket helps you play online coach and course creators write ad copy. No, it helps you create magnetizing offers that earn the click and protects your margin. They earn the click and helps you build a quote buyers list. Short census, specific angles, that's not going to go boom, boom. Stop treating ads manager like a slot machine. That's good. Build engineered economics, help your headlines. That's good. Learn more. Targeting. I'm going to get rid of this. No, I'm going to do AI targeting. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to hit clear, and I'm going to do AI targeting, and I'm going to lower the age down to 25. So I'm going to do 25 to 65. I'm doing United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. I refer to that as the big five because those are big five countries that are English speaking that all have digital marketers in them. The website is Pocket Harbor Playbook. But guess what? Here's another hack I'm doing. Another hack I'm doing is I went into my affiliate program, and this is going to help me track my sales a little bit better than Facebook and kind of see what happens. So I come in here to marketing, I come in here to affiliates, I go to affiliates, and I created myself pop offer ads. So pop offer ads is an affiliate, which is me. I'm going to copy that link. I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to put my affiliate link in here. So now it's going to track clicks, track leads, and track sales in my affiliate program. Okay. I got my $40 ad campaign going there. And then on my name over here, I'm going to name it consistency to my other ads. So let me get that. Hold on. Where would that be? That's give me some feedback. You guys following with? You keeping up? You following me? Okay. You understand what I'm doing here? Okay. Okay. So coming back. So here's what I do. Here's how I name I first put the date of my campaign name, so I can know exactly what date I launched it, and then I have an acronym for what I'm advertising. I'm advertising the Pocket Offer Playbooks. That's POP. I'm targeting AI 25 to 65 plus, and I'm going the big five as far as the countries. And this time I'm gonna do another slash, and I'm gonna go launch ads. I'll just do this real fast. Launch ads, wrote copy. Um, how should I do that? Launch ads. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do launch ads minimum prompt because it actually both of them wrote the copy, but this was the minimum prompt. So now I'm gonna split test this one against the. I have this exact campaign running with the other ads, and all I've changed is the messaging on the prompts. And I'm gonna hit launch campaign, and it's gonna say you sure. I'm gonna hit go, and now we've launched that campaign, and it's gonna be running. So now I got 3 campaigns, $40 a day, $120 a day, and I'm split testing different things. So I'm getting clicks. I'm doing what I need to do, and making things happen. So all right, Dave. I do go fast because it is my world. It's like I live in here. I'm in launch ads, running ads for me and 2 or 3 clients, at least an hour to 2 hours a day. And so I get a lot done in there, and they're doing that. But the thing that's so important is that you create your ideal client profile, create your business context document, and use that for everything you're doing with your AI agents, and you're going to get better results or different results. And like I said, if you have a good website that's got the proper messaging on the website, you're going to get great ads anyway. And then with my ads multiplier that I created for creating my image ads, we create those ads and kick them out really fast. So obviously this is being streamed to YouTube. So you should be able to go back to our YouTube channel. I haven't streamed it here in a while, but it should be just like StreamYard. You can go back into Launchcart, youtube.com/launchcart. I think this is like our Launchcart channel. Go into the live tab, and this is going to live there, and you can watch it whenever you want to watch it. So with that being said, I'll open up for questions and Q&A. And if you got anything you want me to look at, landing pages, websites, whatever, let me know, and let's do it. And if not, we'll call it a day and get back to work. And you're welcome just to unmute yourself and say hello or type in the chat, whatever you feel comfortable with. Anybody? Q&A going once. Q&A.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. You scared me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, Dave.
Hey, I got a sales page I'd like you to take a look at.
Sure. Drop it in the
If
chat.
you would. All right, let me pop it in.
Okay. And let me share my screen. The Estate Attorney Authority Blueprint. Get 10 to 15 high-paying clients a month from 1 hour of work. The Estate Attorney Authority Blueprint. How to take 1 hour interview that delivers 10 to 15 high-paying clients each month using my Estate Attorney Authority Blueprint. It's a good start. How do you do what you say you're going to do?
So I do an interview. We do a Zoom interview, 1 hour, and then I take that interview and I put it into shorts, little 40-second to a minute clips, which usually come out to about 25 to 30 clips. And then I post that on 4 social media sites: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
And let me ask you a question. So this is targeted towards attorneys. Who's this
Yep.
targeted for?
Estate attorneys.
Estate attorneys. So let me ask you a question. Does this image attractive to attorneys?
That's a good question.
Here, let me show you what I would do. Like if you were a client and you just hired me, this is what I would do. First of all, I'm going to take a screenshot. I have this Go Full Page screenshot. Okay. So then I'm going to
Okay.
copy that. I'm going to right mouse button, copy that image. And then I'm going to go to, and I'll give you this when I'm done. I'm going to go to some tools I have. And I'm going to go to my landing page audit tool. Where is it? Landing page. Why is it not in alphabetical order? Well, somebody changed it. Hold on. Find landing. Here it is down here. Okay. So I've got this tool, and we'll do a quick
GPT.
level 2. I'll give you this link, and then you'll be able to take this and go forward with this. So I'm going to put in here, and there's a screenshot I'm putting in because sometimes it doesn't read the websites very good. So
Hmm.
then I'm going to hit copy, and I'm going to put the link in here, and then going back to your website. How you said buy it now, but there's no price, so I have to click on buy it now to see the price, right?
Yep.
And it's at $27. Okay, so because again, the tool's asking me how much it's going to cost, so I'm going to go in here. I'm going to say $27 ebook, right?
Yep.
And so now I'm going to go give it that. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go I'm going to go to Claude, and I'm going to go. I have a client that is selling this ebook to attorneys, and I want you to review this screenshot in his website, and I want you to tell me if my ideal avatar is this attorney. Do these brand colors and does that image of that book is it attractive or turn off or turn on based on everything you know about attorneys? Because I look at that and I go, it doesn't really kind of look attorney looking to me. But it goes back to testing anyway.
Yeah, I did. So on the ad campaign, I did run quite a bit of traffic to it, and I got clicks. But it didn't seem like the sales page was converting as well.
Yeah, no, the
I
sales page needs work. I'm gonna give you that right. You're gonna fix it. You're gonna tune it up, right? So here's
Yep.
what it says. You have a 21 of 32. Above the fold, what works, the core promise, get 10 to 15 high paying clients in a month for 1 hour work. That's a great core promise. Immediate outcome, scale and ease, excellent direct response structure, right? What's hurting conversions is the subheadline is too dense and abstract. The estate attorney authority blueprint does not add meaningful clarity, and the supporting paragraph is too small and too conceptual. Visitors should instantly understand who is this for, what the mechanism makes it possible, because that's why my first thing is like, how do you do this, right? What's the
Mhm.
mechanism that makes it possible, and why is it different? Recommend and fix. Learn the authority positioning system that helps estate planning attorneys attract premium clients without chasing referrals, posting constantly, or competing on price. Headline the messaging. The messaging that targets a real pain, right? So this thing just kind of gives you a whole thing. Current example tone, Authority reshapes consultations, pricing conversations, and long-term growth. More emotional compelling, be the attorney prospects already trust before the consultation even begins, or stop being compared on price and start being perceived as the obvious choice. Right. So these. So I have all these tools that we've created all this stuff. It just gives me these different audits. And I have another
Mhm.
tool that I created that'll like do 20 minutes of deep research on attorneys and blah blah blah, and create me a 12-page report on exactly what's going on when I take it to the next level. So now let me come down here, and it basically tells you all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to hit share, and I'm going to copy this link, and I'll put it in the chat. So then you can take that link and you can take it from there and get some more stuff. And let's go see what Claude said about that. I can see the sales page for Dave. Let me give you a straight answer. The avatar is correct, estate planning attorneys, but the branding has a problem. The dark navy background and professional layout work fine for attorneys. They're used to that. But the book covers is a major mismatch. That cosmetic, mystical, blue swirling design looks sci-fi fantasy novel, not professional legal marketing guide. Attorneys are conservative, skeptical, and credential focused. When they see the cover, their BS detector goes off. They're thinking, is this some guru nonsense? Right? So again, I'll share this with you too. Um,
Cover. Yeah.
this is the kind of stuff that you go, okay, take, you know, take it to heart, because if you're not like totally love with the design and what's going on there, it's just great feedback, right? Because now you take that and you say, okay, that makes logical sense to me. Let me go update the page. And now you're running traffic to the page, and then the ads kind of go with that as well. Does it make sense?
Yep.
So there's your little update. And then here's the other thing that um, let me find one more thing for you. I'm gonna find you. Hold on. Uh, I haven't been doing a lot of done for you stuff, but we're gonna start because it's just like for me, I've been doing this for so long, and it's getting easier and easier and easier with AI. And so we're creating tools to where I'll be able to kick these things out. But here's like the framework that we created for. Can you guys see my Figma screen? It says dream outcome. What's in it for me? Did I share the right screen, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's like this framework, right? The headline, a little social proof of stars above the headline, dream outcome, and what's in it for me. Stop doing X, no more Y, pain point, our solution XYZ. Articulate the main benefit, provide or explain how you do what you do, mention the headline, main call to action, image or video, come down, and then a social proof right underneath that. So again, going back to showing you pocket offer playbook, right? Let me compare, right? So go back up here. Dream outcome, what's in it for me? Everything you need to recover your ad spend in 72 hours and start scaling with other people's money, right? That's the dream outcome. Then you go, even if your ads are feel like you're donating to Facebook, that's that term that everyone's saying on all LLMs, the exact system to recover. I don't have any testimonies above here, but then I put the testimony right here. We took our ROAS from one to less than 1 to 1.7. So we're doing, so then you got the social proof, then some social proof high on the page, right?
Hmm.
Testimonies, and then address the pain point that you solved the old way while trying to your unique benefit, right? Value prop and big benefit, what's in it for them? Value prop, big benefit number two, number three. So again, as you go through this page, anyone can be scales profitably, right? Listen to the legends. So I don't have any proof because this is a brand new product for me. So I'm borrowing proof from the legends that I learned this stuff from. Dan Candy, Russell Brunson, right? At this moment, there are two types: the first type, second type. So I'm trying to do this stuff, and let me see if I have. Let me do this. I'll give you guys another gift here. Copy. So take your ICP, your business context document, and try to use that GPT um, to create copy, right? And then again, here's something I'm testing. Going back to my pocket offer playbook. Where is it? Um, see how I have my sidebar, my order form here,
Hmm.
right? And then I'm going to put my phone number in. So this is more friction. And for one of my other clients, they had something very similar to this, 4160, and it wasn't converting, and we moved the $27 price point to like 2/3 of the way down the page, and it went from like a point, like giving Facebook $1, getting 50 cents back, to giving Facebook $1 and getting $1.70 back. And all we
Wow.
did was lower the price down the page,
Wow.
right? And then the other thing we're doing is I go to step 2, and I got so they put the name and
You got a
email in, so
bump.
now I
Yeah.
got the order bump there, right? Hey, you want the video walkthrough? So, because again, going back to the pocket offer stack and recouping your ad spend, you know, and you're kind of going to a whole nother page on with what you did, because this is a separate page, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Um, and then let's see your pixel. You got your pixel after that's looking good. Um, why is it showing 2 pixels here? 2 events. Subscribe button automatically detected. Yeah, I don't. That's not right. It's somehow saying this is a subscribe button. And that
Uh,
and again, buy it now is the worst words you can use on a button. It's got to be benefit driven. You know, get your 10 to 50 high client leads, builder today. Give me instant
okay.
access, right? And I really do think we should play with the brand colors and going back to Claude, more traditional authoritative design type property. And see, even with Claude now, you can say, create this page for me.
I know.
It'll create the whole page for you. It's like
I
amazing.
know. It's crazy.
It is
Yeah.
crazy. So, all right. Hope that helped. Do you find that helpful?
Very.
All right, cool, man. All right, anybody else? Not that many people on here. I'm not sure why. I have hundreds of people that have bought this program and they don't show up for this. And I'm like, dude, this is what's going to make you money, showing up to these calls and
I
asking for my
know.
help. Like I
I
just
tried
saved you a
to.
lot of
I
money.
was
I'm telling
gonna
you.
show up last week, and I don't know. I got distracted and completely forgot
Well,
about it.
now I got the reminders going out. So you're getting one an hour before, 5 minutes before. You got those, right?
I just got one 5 minutes before. I didn't get the hour before.
Okay. Yeah, you should get an hour before. If you don't next week, let me know but maybe because we just fixed it like today.
So it's
So,
going to a. It's just going. It's an SMS notification. I don't think I get the email.
yeah, you should get an email 24 hours before. Hey, reminder tomorrow at 11 a.m. and then an hour before, and then the SMS 5 minutes before.
I'll check and see. I didn't see a email 24 hours before. I'll verify that though.
Okay. All right. Well, anybody else got any other questions? I don't see any other questions coming in. And make sure you clicked on those links in the chat to get those links. Did you get those, Dave?
Yeah, I copied them.
Perfect. Okay.
I
All right.
I have a question. So I want to. So I ran the initial ad was done with Facebook instead of the launch cart. So now I want to start it in launch cart. Um, I went through the training and I don't know. I had a couple of issues, like I couldn't find the video button, but you told me where to find it. Um,
What do you
so
mean the
what
video button? What video button?
I want to upload a video to the
Oh,
to
okay.
the
Here, let me show you real
creative.
quick. I'll show you real quick.
Uh,
Because it's kind of hidden. And once you see it, you go, oh yeah, okay. And then the other thing too is your campaign that you're running on Facebook will show up down here.
yeah,
And if you
it showed the campaign. Yeah.
and if you click up on charts, it'll say, hey, that's on Facebook. You want me to import it? And it'll import it into here.
Oh, it
Uh,
will. Oh, okay.
yeah. But if I come in here and I click on charts, or well, let me go back. Let me just start over. So I'm starting new, create a campaign. And where you do that is, well, see, now it wants me to generate. I don't want to generate another. I guess I could just generate another real quick. My own, generate. This used to take like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and the dev team, they got it like it's really fast now. Freaking awesome. Okay, so now when you're in here and you go to the section of the media and you just click in the media, select from library, it's hidden. It's right here, video.
I see. Okay.
See, because it's like
You have to
images. You
go
go, well,
into the
how?
media story. All right.
Yeah, you have to go to the media library and then go to your, and then you can grab stuff for your website. But you go to there and then it's got that white background. It doesn't pop out, and you're
Mm-hmm.
going and you click here and you try to upload a video and it won't let
It
you upload a
doesn't.
video.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the hell? I mean, even me,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, there you go. You got to do the videos. So that's how you
Uh-huh.
do it.
Okay.
All righty.
So
All right.
it'll pull my campaign in, and then it will
Yeah. It'll.
optimize it, or
Yeah. Yeah. If you turn on the
okay.
optimization, yeah.
So should I just try that, and then what kind of ad spend should I run to it,
Well, for the
or
first thing I
budget?
would do is I would fix your landing
Fix
page.
the fix the sales page.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wouldn't spend any money on more on that landing page. You need to fix that landing page.
Okay.
Um, and then are you what where's that landing page built? Is that on Launch CRM?
It was built on a software product that I was testing out, but no, it's not built on LaunchCart.
And you have the CRM, right?
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Because here's another thing you could do. Let me show you. 'Cause it's free right now. It doesn't cost you a dime. And you come in here to your Launch CRM, go to AI Studio. I don't know if you've seen this.
Oh
And you
yeah, I
put
have. Uh-huh.
put your link in there and go, please give me a site makeover on this website, but make it targeted for attorneys with the proper coloring, the proper formats, and direct response as a as a pocket offer page to get $27. Just hit
Okay.
go, and like 5 minutes later, you have a new website. And if you like it, you keep it. If you don't like it, tell it, oh, I don't like this, change that, update this, do that, replace this, replace that, and talking to it. And then you go up here to publish and connect it to your domain, and you're done. This thing is incredible.
Yeah, I
Uh,
haven't had a chance to play with it. It's been on my list. I've been building all mine. I've been building in high level for a long time, a couple, like since 2021.
Oh yeah. Well, now that this is starting to work and it's getting better and better and better every day, it's like, I'm never dragging and dropping and doing that kind of page ever again, ever.
Yeah, I agree. I've been playing with Lovable and yeah, all the vibe code stuff, and yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
Okay.
doing stuff with OpenClaw too, and building is. It
Oh,
doesn't interface to high level yet, but yeah, I built some pretty nice pages in that too.
I'm gonna give you a link. Hold on a second. So anybody who wants to have the so let me give a link, one more link. So I have OpenClaw. I have it doing blog posts every day. I have it doing checking email, I'm doing stuff. And to me, I find it very complicated. I don't like it. I don't like the terminal aspect of it. I don't like it. And
Yeah,
so I've been wanting to sink my teeth into something different. And I came across HyperAgent, and HyperAgent is a product of Airtable. And Airtable is a very well respected 1 billion, they got $1 billion
yeah,
cash
their
in the bank.
database. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, now they have HyperAgent. And dude, I've created one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 agents in the last 24 hours. And I am not good at this stuff. But I create a content creator, a LinkedIn repurposer, profit office, a profit faucet auditor, an ad doctor. It's incredible. And
wow,
the link I just gave you, they're going to give, if you use my link, you're going to get $1,000 of free money, and I'm going to get 100
really?
bucks. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And I'll never go back. And for me, I was kind of giving up on OpenClaw a little bit, and some of these other ones. I wanted to like I don't want to build anything on something that's going to go out of business. Like I have friends of mine that are building some of this stuff, like automated
Hmm.
agents and this and that. I'm like you're some podunk little guy. I don't care if you're making $1 million a month. Like you're going to be
You're
out of business.
Yeah,
Like that's,
that's really typical in this industry. I can't tell you how many products
yeah.
I've purchased and they're gone within 6 months to a year.
Right, right. So to me, I'm like, okay, well, this guy's got $1 billion cash in the bank. They're making $100 million a year, and I listened to the CEO on a podcast. He's like, yeah, we're like the Apple of AI for these agents and
Huh,
agentic agents. And he goes, you can start as a beginner, but you can also scale to enterprise. I'm like, okay, I'm
I'll
betting
take a
on
look
you.
at it.
Yeah,
Yeah, OpenClaw's not going anywhere either. They're open source project, and OpenAI has purchased them, so they're going to be around for a long time.
So have you
So,
ever heard of I'll give you one last comment on that. We're in a wild world. You ever heard of Moonshots, the podcast Moonshots?
yep. Hmm.
So yesterday, I'm listening to one of their podcasts, and that guy that runs the $1 billion VC fund,
Hmm.
him and another guy said that Open AI is going to be out of business within 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Claude, OpenAI had 50% of the market.
Uh-huh.
Claude now has like 37 to 40,
Hmm.
and they have the enterprise clients. And Claude and ChatGPT and OpenAI has dropped down to like 27%. And,
Yeah, they dropped a lot when they got some bad press from Anthropic. I don't know if you know the big debacle with the federal government, but
oh
um,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and I don't agree with Anthropic's position on that at all. But yeah, when OpenAI AI stepped in and said they were going to basically allow the government to utilize their AI the way they want to, which should be
yeah,
anyway, should Anthropic should have done the same thing.
right,
They got a lot of bad press and a lot of people canceled their OpenAI
yeah.
accounts.
Well, and
So
Claude
that's
went at Claude,
political. So
yeah,
I
that's
don't I
political.
don't
But
know.
Claude went after enterprise, and they've got the enterprise locked.
Yeah.
But I think it goes back to the relationships they have with Google and whoever else it is, as far as the
Well,
servers, the
Microsoft
bandwidth, and
went to
so on stuff.
OpenAI too, so and Microsoft's
Yeah,
very enterprise. So I don't I
yeah.
don't know about locked.
I don't know. And I blew I'm like, what? OpenAI is going to be out of business? Like they've only spent like, $500 billion. It's like, oh
Yeah,
my
typically
gosh.
the first to market doesn't disappear. So yeah,
Yeah,
I've been in this game a long time, seen a lot of really lame predictions that never came true. So yeah,
yeah.
like AI
Okay.
is going to ruin the world and
Yeah, no,
destroy the planet.
I love it. For those of us that are on the leading edge of it, we're gonna thrive. So,
I
all right.
know. I'm really trying to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to work. Appreciate you. Appreciate
All
everybody.
right, Greg. Thanks
Uh,
a lot.
all right, guys, have a great day, everybody.
Bye.